Our Super Saturday continues here in Harriman as we get ready for the men's game between Cleveland State and Roane State. It's the 4-3 Cleveland State Cougars, led by head coach Lee Sigliano, against the 3-4 Roane State Raiders. Back in action after a 3-week break, looking to even the season series at a game apiece against this Cougars squad. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to Harriman on a beautiful East Tennessee Saturday. Mike Patel with you, so great to have you spending some time with us as we continue our season-long coverage of Raider basketball here on the Jock Jive Sports Network. All right, well, Cleveland State and Roane State met a little bit over a month ago, at the end of January, on January 30th, and it was the largest comeback that Roane State has had this season. They trailed by 21 with just over 7 minutes left to go in the contest, and then went on a 22-5 run to end the game and ultimately picked up a 2-point win, finishing 78-76. Head coach Randy Nesbitt hoping that's not the case this time, that it doesn't take being down 21 to mount the comeback. This is a Roane State team with a couple of guys who may not play tonight, but they still do have some of their playmakers, and we will be ready to roll. Cleveland State controls the tip, and we are underway. Christian Green, the point guard for Cleveland State, picked up by Jacob Naylor. Green straight to the bucket, up and in. The freshman from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, has the first points of the afternoon. Here's McCullum. Swings it out, stolen away. Green, 1-on-2, up. Too strong with the left side. Rebounded by Forrest, gets tied up. And on the alternate possession, Roane State will have it. As Austin McKeehan got in there to force the jump ball. Cleveland State will press right out of the gates with a weak press as they back off a little bit. Fallon drives, kicks it out. Naylor, spot three, off the mark. Rattled around, Forrest comes out with it. Green slows it down, hands it off to Julian. Cleveland State on top 2-0. Forrest can't get the turnaround to fall. Rebounded by the Cougars. The putback from Banks is no good. And now Forrest will get whistled coming down the lane on the over the back. So Roane State has possession, trailing 2-0 with 18:41 left to go in the first half. Roane State last playing on February 13th. Have dropped their last two contests, looking to get back into the win column. Foul it, right side, drives baseline, kicks it out, tipped away. For Cleveland State, the Cougars come in as winners in 3 of their last 4 contests, including a 67-51 blowout win at Chattanooga State last Saturday. Naylor pulls up, gets the 3 to fall. And Jacob Naylor, Roane State's leading scorer, he averages 18 a contest. He's off to the races. We'll see him shoot a lot of threes tonight. He has taken the most threes this season. Roane State on top 3-2. Julian, turnaround and some traffic, gets it to Green. High screen from Forrest. Green kicks it out. Banks creates some space. Baseline, off the glass. Can't get it to fall. A shot clock violation on Cleveland State. Will turn the ball over as Dixon couldn't get it to fall before the buzzer. Naylor underneath, drives baseline, swings it out. Open look. And it falls for Austin McKeehan. A couple of 3 balls in Roane State. Leads by 4. Dixon to the basket. Contact, no call. Forrest cleans it up. So they did give Cleveland State the bucket, did not call a shot clock violation. So we're tied at 6. 16:45 left. It was close to the buzzer, but said Dixon got it off just in time. Naylor, long two, no good. Green pushes for Cleveland State, coast to coast. It's an offensive foul on Christian Green. Nice job by Jacob Naylor standing in there, taking the contact. Cougars turn it over. We're tied at 6, 16:30 left in the first half. Stolen away, Green has an opening, throws it down. Cleveland State leads by 2. Veen drives, kicks it out. Open look. McCullum rattles off. Foul called off of the ball. It's on Damian Forrest, averaging a double-double this season. He's got 2 quick fouls, so he'll be on the bench for a little bit. Cleveland State leads 8-6, 16:01 left to go in the first half. Cleveland State gets it in. It's McKeehan, swatted away. The over and back will give the ball back to Cleveland State. Banks underneath. Dixon, short on the baseline jumper. Rowan State controls. Here's Juwan Moore with the ball. Inside, tied up, McCullum from the free throw line. Rattles off. Long rebound, kept alive and controlled by Cleveland State. 8-6 Cougars, 15:25 left in the first half. Green with the set piece out of the half court. Dumps it off. Julian thought about the 3. Drives, shoots. No good. Rebounded by Naylor. Swings it over underneath. Moore brings it out of the corner. McCullum now. Moore, 10 to shoot. Naylor. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3 off the side iron. And Cleveland State will push. Banks out of traffic. Julian plants his foot, gets it back to Green. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Green drives, draws contact. Tip won't go. And Rowan State has possession, trailing by 2 with 14:08 left to go in the first half. 3 ball is good. Jalen McCullum, and Rowan State has knocked down 3 threes in the early going and leads by 1. 9-8 with 14:03 left to go in the first half. The Raiders are out in front of Cleveland State here on the Jock Jive Sports Network. Well, folks, it is a busy day across the Jock Jive family of networks, and if you want to tune into action across the Southeast, our crew has you covered everywhere from Kentucky down to Georgia and in Alabama as well. Chuck Sebastian with the Kentucky High School Hockey Championships. Jason Thompson had softball a little bit earlier. Robert Williamson is down in Alabama for a softball doubleheader between Coastal Alabama and Bishop State. I'm here in Harriman where we've had some phenomenal basketball so far. Jamie Hammer is up in Morristown for some more Region 7 action. Walther State and Motlow State with a girls and guys doubleheader. And then Kamari Darrington has the nationally ranked South Georgia State squad taking on South Georgia Tech in men's basketball. So we've got you covered across Chalk Jive all afternoon, all weekend, all season long. Back to action out of the break. Floater won't fall, but Kobe Pride there for the rebound. Can't clean it up. 13:35 left to go in the first half. Naylor, spot three. Too strong. Rolls around to the floor, and Cleveland State will be awarded the possession. Raiders lead by one. Banks, baseline to Pride in the corner. He stepped on the line. And so Pride steps out of bounds, turns the ball over to Roan State. Or picked up by Banks. Swings it over Kegler. Inside. Stolen away by Banks. Goes coast to coast. Dumps it off. Tucker. Too long. Moore, right side. Open look for McCullum. In and out. Banks kicks it out. Tucker, 10 on the shot clock. Dixon pulls the trigger on the three. Off the back iron, out of bounds. Possession arrow to Roan State. 9-8, Roan State in front. 12:19 left to go in the first half. Moore. Back iron. Billingsley swings it over to Berkeley. Berkeley, long three. Well off the mark. Fallon drives out of trouble. Dixon tried to jump the pass, but ran out of bounds in the process. Roan State will have it in the side court. Kegler gets it in. Moore drives, left side, blocked at the basket. Berkeley had the swat. Tucker down the lane. And Fallon draws the charge. Great job getting back by Micah Fallon to force the turnover. And now Roan State with the chance to increase its lead with 11:15 left to go in the first half. There's Moore. Plants his foot, gets it to Naylor, who walked with it. Couldn't make the clean transition. Came down to the hardcourt, whistled for the travel. Still a 1-point lead for the Raiders, 11 minutes left in the first half. Dixon in the corner to Banks. Baseline jumper off the rim. Kegler's look off the mark. Dixon with a spot three, and it's good. 5 points for Maurice Dixon, and Cleveland State is in front by 2. 10:20 left to go in the first half. Moore swings it far corner. Underneath, Moore gets it back, goes to work, throws it into traffic. Dixon comes out with it, goes to the bucket, can't get it to go, gets it back and cleans it up. 5 straight points for Maurice Dixon, and the Cleveland State lead is 4. 9:50 left to go in the first half. Moore behind the back, nice move, goes to the basket, too strong off the iron. Kegler will head to the line after getting fouled on the putback. Foul on Kobe Pride, his first of the contest. It'll send Alec Kegler to the free throw line. 73% from the charity stripe this season, 11 of 15. First one won't fall for the redshirt freshman out of Clarksville. Roan State trails by 4, 9:45 left in the first half. The Raiders have had 3 threes for their 9 points tonight. The free throw from Kegler makes it 10. Berkeley gets it to Billingsley, leans into a 3, gets it to go. The lead up to 6 for Cleveland State with 9:20 left in the first half. Naylor has it picked by Tucker, gives it up to Banks, goes up and under for the bucket. Cleveland State sharing the wealth, and the Cougars lead by 8 with 9 minutes left in the first half. Fouled into the high post. It's a nice look for Moore. Unable to hang on. So the Roan State turnover. 8:45 left. Berkeley over to Billingsley. Now Berkeley triggers the 3, gets it to go. A couple of long threes from either wing for Cleveland State, and the lead has quickly jumped to 11. Randy Nesbitt wants a timeout. Roan State trails by 11 with 8:19 left in the first half. We'll be back to Harriman after the break. You are watching Raider basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
See what you like, pay no mind, 'cause I've heard it before 1,000 times. You can break my bones, but you'll never.
While other insurance companies just see a truck, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
It's just what you see.
Welcome back to the campus of Roan State Community College here in Harriman, Tennessee. 11-point lead for the Cleveland State Cougars with 8:19 left to go in the first half. Cleveland State has knocked down 3 consecutive threes and increased the lead to double figures. Right wing 3 won't fall for Matt Veen. Billingsley into the lane. He's looking for Banks, who was cut into the basket. Ball gets thrown away. Fallon picked up full court by Berkeley. Now Naylor brings it across. Bean inside. Naylor swings it out. It's tipped. McCullum has it stolen away. Now Berkeley pushes. Stopped in transition. Gets it to Tucker. Tucker kicks it out. Now Cleveland State will reset the offense. 7:20 left in the first half. Cougars on top by 11. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Banks down the paint. Up and can't get it to fall. But does pick up the foul on his way to the bucket. It's on Matt Veen, his first of the contest, and it'll send Quan Banks to the line for a pair. Banks 58.3% from the line this season. First one bounces everywhere but in. Banks, the freshman out of Cordova High School in Cordova, Tennessee. 0 for 2 on his trip to the line. 7:12 left in the first half. Cleveland State leads 21-10. Fallon swings it out, and it is knocked away. Berkeley, too long off the glass. McCullum looking to Veen inside, taken away, it's on the deck, and tied up. Possession arrow in the direction of Cleveland State, so the Cougars will come back with the ball. So far, Cleveland State has defeated the zone by shooting the ball well. See if they can keep it up. Here's Billingsley, gives it up to Dixon for the two from behind the free throw line. And he pours it in. Cleveland State converting on the long-range looks, and the lead is 13 for the Cougars with 6 minutes left in the half. McCullum, off balance three. Won't fall. Rebounded by Cleveland State. Now Billingsley pushes, slows it down, gives it to Dixon. Ten left on the shot clock. Billingsley plants his foot, gives it up to Banks. Right side, up and in off the glass. The finger roll from Kawan Banks. He's got 4, and Cleveland State on top by 15 with 5:20 left in the first half. Naylor's look won't fall, but the putback lands for Austin McKeehan. He's got 5 of the 12 Raider points. 5 minutes left in the first half. Berkeley, baseline in trouble, swings it out. 8 to shoot. Underneath, knocked away, tied up. Looks like we will get a kick ball. It was kicked, and so the possession belongs to Cleveland State. Cougars under their own bucket. Green back into the contest inbound. Gets it to Banks, tied up. Swatted away, Roan State comes out with it. Raiders push. Moore. Left side, underneath. McCullum draws contact, and he'll head to the line for two. R.J. Berkeley whistled for having the hand on the back, and so Jalen McCullum will go to the line for a couple, try to trim the lead down. McCullum's got 3 already. Knocks down the first free throw. 67% free throw shooter on the season. That was just his 4th free throw he's attempted, so now 3 out of 4. Can't get the second. .405 left in the first half, a 12-point lead for Cleveland State. Dixon in trouble, and he will be forced to call a Cleveland State timeout. So Lee Sigliano wants to talk things over, kicks a timeout to bail his team out of trouble. The Cougars on top by 12, 3:58 left to go in the first half. Plenty of basketball on the horizon here in Harriman. We'll wrap up the first half when we return. You are watching Roan State basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Krabs got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Tucker's look won't fall, and Roan State picks up the rebound out of the break. 3:45 left in the first half. Naylor on the left side gives it up to Moore. McCullum drives, kicks it out. Naylor. Too strong from the left wing. Cleveland State in transition. Dixon. Easy basket. And Maurice Dixon has 11. The lead is back to 14 for Cleveland State. Three minutes left in the first half. Inside Pride, triple teamed, goes to work, turn around with the right hand, no good, gets his own rebound, kicks it out, Green drives, dumps it off, Dixon finishes the two-handed flush. Offensive foul on Alec Kegler. Roan State in a 16-point hole with 2:38 left to go in the first half. Green. High screen, dumps it off to Tucker. Back over to Green. Underneath, Dixon, baseline. 8 seconds left to shoot. Banks up. Rolls around, won't fall. Rebound controlled by Roan State. Moore brings it out. It's a whistle on Kawan Banks, his first foul of the contest. And it will send Roan State to the free throw line. So the Raiders in the bonus. As Moore knocks down the front end of a 1-1. First free throws of the season, and both fall for Juwan Moore. Rowan State trails by 14, 2:05 left to go in the first half, excuse me. Tucker, top of the key, misses off the left side. Up ahead to Naylor, swatted out of bounds. Rowan State should keep possession, and they do. McCullum stepped on the line. .90 seconds left in the first half, and it's a 14-point Cleveland State lead. Green, left side, up, off the glass, no good. Cleveland State comes out with a long board, and they get a fresh 20 on the shot clock. Illegal screen on Kobe Pride, didn't get his feet set. That turnover gives it back to the Raiders. Naylor swings it out. Step back three is good for Alec Kegler. Smooth shot for Kegler, and that makes it an 11-point deficit with 40 seconds left in the half. Kegler takes it away in the corner. He'll go coast to coast, gets it picked. Moore comes out with it, 25 seconds in the game clock. Shot clock is off. McCullum taken away. Tucker down the lane, behind the back, finger roll off the back iron and in. Coast to coast for Miles Tucker. 10 seconds left in the half. 5 seconds. Moore for three. No. Put back. No good from McKeehan. And we have reached the intermission here in Harriman. It is all Cleveland State at halftime, 31-18. The Cougars out in front behind a 13-point half from Maurice Dixon. A lot of basketball left to play in Harriman, and crazier things have happened. So don't go anywhere. We've got the finish of an exciting Super Saturday in the TCCAA coming up in about 15 minutes.
Rowan State Success Coach. What does that mean? It means that my students call me, text me, and ask me tons of questions, but I love it. We talk about their goals and we talk about their dreams. They don't have to wonder how to go to college because I'm here every step of the way. If you don't know where to go or what to do, it's simple now. If you're new to college and want a degree, then come see me. I'm a Rowan State Success Coach, and I'm here for you.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Crafts got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
I am a Rowan State student. First time in college and the first in my family to pursue a degree. College can be confusing. The forms, picking classes, getting financial aid, but not for me. I have my success coach, Carrie. We talk all the time and she answers all of my questions. She teaches me how to manage everything about college and cares about my success. I am a Roane State student, and I am thankful for my success coach.
I am a Roane State Reconnect counselor. I help you go back to school for your career, for your family, for you. I went back at 50, in class, nervous, scared. I finished my degree and you can too. Not sure how to enroll in college? I'll help you. Your schedule? We have options. The younger students, they'll look up to you. The schoolwork, you have what it takes. I am a Roane State Reconnect counselor and I want to be there on your graduation day.
Wherever your journey takes you, the Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton in Jackson, Tennessee is happy to help it make it better along the way. Located conveniently off of Interstate 40 at exit 83, the Hampton Inn & Suites is just minutes from a wide variety of shopping and eateries. We offer free Wi-Fi, a free full American breakfast buffet, an outdoor pool, and a fitness room. We're also pet friendly. Call 731-427-6100 or visit us online at www.hampton.com. That's the Hampton Inn & Suites by Hilton in Jackson, Tennessee.
Frustrated. She's having trouble with her defensive player. Look at this sweet pass behind the back for 2 on the assist.
And that one is hit on a rope to center field. Watch that one. And it is, oh, what a great diving catch by the center field.
And in that game, it was basically a running back by committee. I mean, you had a lot of guys carrying the football. Is that the protocol for the upcoming season for the backfield of Jackson State?
It's a really nice pitch to get the ground ball double play. Second one.
6-5 is your final. East Georgia advances to the championship game.
Say what you like, pay no mind, 'cause I've heard it before 1,000 times. You can break my bones, but you'll never.
While other insurance companies just see a truck, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
Just what you see.
Welcome back to Harriman for our final half of basketball on this beautiful Saturday afternoon. It was all Cleveland State in the first half. A 13-point lead for the visiting Cleveland State Cougars, led by 13 points from Maurice Dixon. Roan State came out hot, 3 consecutive threes, and was leading 9-8 at the beginning of the contest, but then the Raiders fell shy, had a couple of turnovers down the stretch in the first half, and find themselves trailing by 13. But teased it going to the break. Crazier things have happened, no doubt about that. When these two teams met for the first time this season back on January 30th, Roan State was trailing by 21. That's 3 touchdowns. They're down 3 touchdowns with 7 minutes left to go in the ball game, then went on a 22-5 run to close out the contest. So both of these teams know very well that there is a lot of basketball left in this one. Raiders have the possession. Out of the half, Fallon. Here's Kegler, left side, right hand, and the basket. So Kegler picks up the bucket and will head to the line for a free throw. Can't convert the free throw, but the lead is down to 11 for Cleveland State. Damian Forrest will head to the line for a couple of free throws. Forrest was hindered in the first half. He picked up 2 fouls quickly, so did not play a lot in that first half. He leads the team averaging 15 points and 10 rebounds a game, so he nearly gets a double-double, but has his work cut out for him if he's going to get to that point here tonight. 1 for 2 in his trip to the line. Lead back to 12 with 19.5 left to go in the contest. McCullum spins off the front iron. Rebound controlled by Cleveland State. Christian Green brings it across the R. Spot 3 from Julian. Well short. Kegler, left elbow, space. Can't get it to land. And now Green pushes for Cleveland State. High screen from Forrest. Dumps it off now in the corner. Julian looking baseline. 8 on the shot clock. Green, open look. 3 ball rattles out. Cleveland State comes up with it. Easy spinning putback for Jaden Julian. First points of the night for Julian, and the lead back to 14 for Cleveland State. 18 minutes left in the ball game. As Forrest gets called for the trip. So that's 3 fouls on Damian Forrest. And he will likely be subbed out of the ball game. And he is. So Forrest in foul trouble here early in the contest. McCullum gets it to McKeehan. Goes to work on the left side. Blocked by Pride. McKeehan gets it back. Kegler to the basket. Alec Kegler firing on all cylinders as the second half gets underway. Awkward bucket counts just the same for Jalen McCullum. Off the glass, got it, put it back. $16:55 left to go in the ball game. 12-point lead for Cleveland State. As Julian stepped on the line, turns the ball over. Cleveland State is 4-3 this season under Lee Sigliano. Roan State checking in at 3-4 under head coach Randy Nesbitt. Long two. Won't go for McCullum. Green pushes. Now slows it down. Green, left side. Blocked by McCullum. Well, he gets called for the foul. Swatted the basketball into the tunnel, but Green will head to the line for a pair of free throws. Christian Green, the freshman out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Wauwatosa High School. 67% from the free throw line as he misses the front end. 0 for 2. $16:20 left in the ball game. Fallon gets it inside. Kegler taken away. Banks with numbers, takes it himself. Can't convert. And Naylor stepped on the line. Underneath, Dixon. Rebounded by Pride. Green, back to Pride. Right side, falling away, floats it in. First point to the contest for Kobe Pride. Long three from Fallon is good. Micah Fallon picks up his first points of the contest. Back to an 11-point game with 15:25 left in the contest. Julian off the right side and out of bounds. An opportunity for Roan State can cut the deficit to single digits for the first time since there were 2 minutes left in the first half. Naylor picked up by Green. Right side, blocked, and goes out of bounds, so Green picks up the block. But Roan State retains possession. The Raiders will take a timeout. Didn't like the look they had on the set play from out of bounds. With 14:57 left to go in the ballgame, Cleveland State leads by 11, but Roan State looks to cut the deficit to single digits. When we come back, you are watching Raider basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
Say what you like, pay no mind, 'cause I've heard it before 1,000 times. You can break my bones, but you'll never.
While other insurance companies just see a truck, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give
Out of the timeout, Austin McGeehan gets called for the offensive foul. Roan State never with an opportunity to run the play. Raiders turn the ball over back to Cleveland State. As a couple of subs will come into the contest. Cam Buchanan checks in. Just under 15 minutes left in the ball game. Green stolen away. Naylor out ahead. Dixon comes away with it. Reese Dixon, open three. And it's good. 16 points for Maurice Dixon. And Cleveland State leads by 14. 14:24 left in the half. Kegler to the basket. He's got 6 in the second half, a team high 10 this afternoon. Second foul on Kegler. Dixon had a man fall. Now an open look for Billingsley. Way short. Put back no good. Pride. Third chance. And the foul. Back-to-back offensive rebounds for Cleveland State. And Kobe Pride makes it count. Third time's the charm. And now Pride for a chance to make it a 15-point lead. Would be the largest lead of the contest. Would tie the largest lead of the contest. And he can't convert. $13:40 left in the ball game. Roan State trails 43-29. So the fall away from McCullum won't land. Billingsley, top of the key. 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Pride in the post, swatted. Dixon underneath, goes out of bounds. Turns the ball over, back to Roan State. Kegler off the mark, and Cleveland State comes away with it. Billingsley gets the high screen, dumps it off to Tucker. Tucker, follow away three, short. Long rebound to Billingsley, shot clock back to 20. And Cleveland State will take a full timeout. 12:29 left in the contest here in Harriman. Cleveland State 43, Roan State 29. Back to Roan State in just a moment. You are watching Raider basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
You can say what you like, but you're not mine. 'Cause I've heard it before 1,000 times. You can break my bones, but you'll never.
While other insurance companies just see a truck, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
It's just what you see.
Welcome back to Harriman as our coverage of Roan State basketball continues here on Jock Jive. A busy afternoon across the Jock Jive family of networks as we've got softball, basketball, hockey, you name it, everything, everywhere from Kentucky all the way down to Alabama today. Rounding out our Tennessee afternoon with some TCC hoops. All Cleveland State so far in this one. The Cougars trailed 9-8 early in the contest, but then led by 13 at the break. Roan State coming in playing its first game after a 3-week quarantine hiatus. The Raiders have had some costly turnovers in the first half. Have not found their way out of the deficit yet. Open look for Tucker, rolls out. Pride with the rebound. Now Billingsley thought about it, drives in. Tucker back out to Billingsley. Dixon, open look, well short. Long rebound by Naylor. 11:30 left in the ball game. Out of bounds. Cleveland State ball. Last touched by Alec Kegler. Pride, turnaround, falls. Kobe Pride has 6 in the half. Cleveland State back out in front. "16-point lead. Buchanan in some trouble, loses the handle. Kegler has it. 9 seconds on the shot clock. Spot 3 from Moore. Too long. Buchanan's putback, no good. And it gets swatted away. McCullum will get whistled for the foul. His second. "16-point lead for Cleveland State with 10:26 left. Inside, Forrest, turnaround. Too strong. Might have gotten the foul. Looks like he did. Back-to-back fouls on Jalen McCullum. He's got 3. And Forrest, who's had a quiet afternoon because of foul trouble, will head back to the line. Off the mark. Forrest a 62% free throw shooter, but he's 1 for 3 thus far today. Make that 2 out of 4. Naylor has it picked, gets it back. Turnaround on the baseline, spinning shot, swatted away by Billingsley. Up ahead, Banks lays it in. Corner 3, Buchanan rattles off the iron, controlled by Tucker. Forrest underneath, kicks it out, open look, Banks off the mark. Cross court Fallon, open 3, can't get it to fall. Rebounded. Now Naylor can't knock it down. Berkeley pushing. 9 minutes left, a 19-point cushion for Cleveland State. Underneath, Forrest. Doubled. Picks up the easy basket. No whistle, and so Forrest has 4, and Cleveland State's lead is 21. 8.5 left. Fallon, left hand, too strong off the glass. McCullum banks it in. Back inside to Forrest, off the glass. Tough bucket, gets it to go. He's got 6 in the half. And the lead is at 20 for Roan State. Timeout on the floor, Cleveland State, rather, in front by 20. 8:02 left in the contest. We'll be back to Harriman in a moment. You're watching Roan State basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
Just about all Wayne Jones County. Diving catch it, shortstop. Gross. Towards the gap. Diving catch in center field by Ben Aklinski. There is a shot towards deep short. Crafts got it. Long throw over, and he got it.
Welcome back to Harriman. Final 8 minutes of action here between Roan State and Cleveland State. It's a 20-point Cougar lead. Cleveland State led by 13 at halftime. The closest that it's been in the second half was 11. And then Roan State had a chance to cut it to single digits. Unable to do so. Cleveland State has been in control since. Long three, McCullum rattles off and out. And this is the spot where Roan State mounted its comeback when these two teams met on January 30th. It was a 21-point lead for Cleveland State with 7:35 left in the contest. Dixon pours it in. So the lead is now 22. Right around the same time, Roan State closed the game on a 22-5 run to win by 2. Foul called on the floor. .7:11 remaining. Kegler, high post. Backs it out. Naylor with 10 to shoot. Dumps it off. Kegler, 5 on the clock. Loses the handle. Knocked away. 3 to shoot. Has to get it up. The shot clock was reset, but it was a shot clock violation. So Roan State turns it over on the shot clock violation. Cleveland State with a chance to boost its 22-point lead. Spot 3, Berkeley off the iron. Kegler puts it on the floor and gets it to McCullum. Corner 3. No. Put back by Fallon. Gets it to go, and Micah Fallon has 5 here in the second half. Back to a 20-point game, 6:10 left. Tucker walked. Turns it over. Looking at the lowest point total of the season by far for this Roan State team. They averaged just under 80 a game, 77. But just 34 with 5:45 left. Fallon for three. Fouled, and he's got a chance for 4 points. So an opportunity for a rare 4-point play for Micah Fallon. 5 for 5 from the line this season. And he gets it to go. It's a 4-point play. Don't get too many of those, and the lead is down to 16 with 5:30 remaining in the contest. Fallon has 9. Baseline, Banks, right hand, muscles it in. Taken away, Tucker, one-on-one to the basket. Cleveland State quickly gets those 4 points back and recreates the 20-point cushion. Moore, corner, McCullum. Left hand. Came up short, but Billingsley whistled for the foul. So McCullum will head to the line for a pair of free throws. We take a look at the remaining schedule for Roan State. They will play against Experience Academy here at home in a midweek matchup on Wednesday. And then it is back to region action at Chattanooga State next Saturday. Perfect trip to the line for McCullum. These two teams will meet one more time this season. That'll be here in Harriman on March 30th in the penultimate game of the regular season. Tucker off the front rim. Banks had it, lost it. Moore, coast to coast. Jawan Moore from the baseline to the bucket. Cleveland State on the other side has a big rematch against Walters State up in Harriman on Wednesday night. Forrest, a pretty reverse lay-in. Damian Forrest has come alive for 9. Check that, 8 points in the second half. Cleveland State with numbers. Tucker, finger roll. So Cleveland State and Walters State will tangle again on Wednesday night. That was a game that went into overtime the last time these two teams met. Back on February 20th, Cleveland State was able to win it 78-69. It was tied at 64 at the end of regulation. Christian Green dumped in a lay-in with 4 seconds left, and then Walters State drew a foul just before the buzzer with 0.7 seconds left on the clock, knocked down both free throws, sent it to overtime. But the Cougars rolled in overtime and ended up picking up the win by 9 points. So they'll go to Walters State and then to Motlow State next Saturday. That'll be in the Nisbet Center. That matchup at Motlow State will be a big one. Kegler to the basket. He's got 8 in the second half. 12 in the contest, but Motlow State right now is right there at second place in the region. Cleveland State will move up with a win today, 2:16 left. So that'll be a pivotal matchup for postseason seeding. Next 2 games are going to be critical for this Cougar squad against Walther State and Motlow State. Lots of bodies on the deck. Timeout taken on the floor. So we look at how we got to this point. It was 9-8 Roan State after 3 consecutive threes opened up the contest for the Raiders. But the Cleveland State was able to mount a comeback, and well, the Cougars never really looked back. Shot from the field at a high percentage. Maurice Dixon had 13 in the first half of the team's 31 points. Other than that, they were spreading the love for Roan State. 5 guys scored in the first half, have done a nice job of spreading it around here in the second half, but just in a little too deep of a hole out of the gates in the second half to mount any big-time comeback. The smallest the lead has been in the second half was 11. Roan State had the ball with a chance to cut it down to single digits. Unable to do so. And then since that point, Cleveland State really been hovering in that 16 to 20 point margin for the lead. And now with 2:03 left in the ball game, barring a big-time miracle, just a little bit of a formality to get to triple zeros. Both teams, though, going to play hard for Roan State. First game in 3 weeks. The Raiders will have some critical matchups down the stretch in the regular season. Cleveland State, we just talked about their schedule. And so don't expect for either team to let up, despite what the scoreboard shows. McCullum can't get it to land with the right arm. Forrest in the post, doubled, kicks it out. Banks will back it out with 8 seconds on the shot clock. Green, 5 to shoot, right side, fall away, off the glass, rolls out. Rebounded by Roan State. Fallon in space. As it blocked and gets fouled by a trailing Jaden Julian. Poked the ball away. Caught a little bit of the wrist in the process. Fallon with a chance to get double figures at the line. He's got 9 points here in the second half, including a 4-point play. First free throw doesn't fall. Both free throws left a little short, but McKeehan comes out with the rebound. Sloppy pass bounces away from McCullum. 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Roan State trails 46-62. Banks gets it out to Julian. 3 ball too strong. Rebounded, though, by Banks. And now Cleveland State can kill a lot of clock. Under a minute left, 40 ticks left in this one. Julian, baseline, blocked. Naylor comes out with it. 5-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Moore to the bucket. Jawan Moore has 6 in the ball game. 30 seconds left. Green gets it across midcourt. And Cleveland State can dribble it out. The Cougars will take a timeout tied up in midcourt. 19 seconds left in the ball game. Cleveland State leads 62-48. Back in Harriman to close it out in a moment. You're watching Roan State basketball on the Jock Jive Sports Network.
Say what you like, pay no mind, 'cause I've heard it before. 1,000 times. You can break my bones, but you'll never.
While other insurance companies just see a truck, we see something you've worked really hard for. So why not give it the protection it deserves?
It's just what you see.
Fallon takes it away. 15 seconds left in the contest. Pull up three is short. $11.1 remaining from taking us to triple zeros. Forrest trying to break the press, has a man, and Cleveland State will dribble it out. 62-48, the final here in Harriman. Cleveland State evens up the season series and takes a game on the road. And so the Cougars come into Harriman and take down Roane State in its first game back in action after 3 weeks away. And Cleveland State has now won 4 out of its last 5 games, leading into a pivotal matchup at Walter State on Wednesday night. It's a Cougar sweep here in Harriman on Saturday. The Cleveland State women's team winning 63-53, and then the men taking care of business 62-48. It's been great having you along for our coverage today. We'll have wall-to-wall coverage of the TCCAA all next week. Basketball, softball, volleyball, you name it. It'll be right here on Jock Jive, part of our season-long coverage of Roane State Athletics. For our entire Jock Jive crew, Mine Patel, thanks so much for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. Cleveland State with 62-48 here in Harriman. Have a great rest of your weekend, everybody. We will talk to you next week.